I've been asked a lot what kind of shoes I wear. These are the Evolv Phantoms, and I just went out to my car and grabbed all of the Evolv Phantoms that I've ever owned. Here's my newest pair. I just bought these. Here's my old pair. There's a pretty big hole in the middle of this thing. And then here's another pair that I've owned. So in the past 2 years that I've been climbing, I've had 4 different pairs of these Evolv Phantoms. Do I like them? I love them. Are they expensive? They're super expensive. One of these pairs I actually bought off of Facebook Market. Somebody said, oh, they don't quite fit my foot, so here's a really good deal on them. Got them for about half price, so you can find them on used markets for cheap, or you could even find them in REI garage sales, or if that's not available to you, then of course you'd probably have to pay full price, unfortunately. One of the reasons I really enjoy them is they are kind of in the middle of stiff rubber and thin rubber, flexible rubber. They also fit like a sock. When you're first trying them on, make sure to get something smaller, and it's gonna be super uncomfortable, really tight, but they do stretch out a lot. I bought about a size and a half smaller than my normal shoe size, and they did stretch out quite a bit after a short period of time. When they get warm, they do tend to stretch, so it's often good to keep them dry as possible in between sessions. These are the Evolv Phantoms, and I absolutely love them, and I absolutely would recommend anybody to get them if they fit your foot. So I didn't always have a pair of these. I used to actually have a pair of these, which I don't have anymore. I actually gave them to a buddy of mine who's getting into climbing. But one of the reasons that I chose such an aggressive sole like this, something that really curves around the contours of your foot, is this. Now, you absolutely can wear neutral shoes when you're climbing in something overhung like this, or even in the cave over there, but come on, I need every advantage that I can get. And having aggressive shoes is a little bit of an advantage on a wall like this. And I'll show you in a video in a second about why I think that's true. But having such an aggressive shoe affects the angle that you're being able to put friction onto particular holes. So that's why I like these shoes. One of the other things that I really like, but also a thing that I don't like about these shoes, they're super easy to slip on and off. I'd mentioned that they're pretty much fitting like a sock at this point after I've broken them in. You gotta be really careful about this webbing. It's super fragile. In the box that they come in, there's an extra pair of these. I guess it's a strap or something. I've broken them quite a few times. But like I said, they do give you an extra pair of these, but they're super easy to just unvelcro, put back on, and you're ready to hop onto a wall. So I'm gonna hop on this green wall and show you a few reasons why I really enjoy these aggressive Phantom shoes. So green holds kind of goes up diagonally to the right. Super simple route, but a little bit longer. Has some pinches. The rubber's so sticky, you can hold on to about anything. But on a more neutral shoe, there'd be a little bit less contact than what there is right now. You can just stick onto these tiny little toe chips. It's hard to notice, but there's a toe chip right here that is itty bitty, but so good with these particular shoes. I do definitely notice a difference when climbing in a neutral pair of shoes versus something more aggressive like these shoes or other shoes like them. But easy to take on and easy to just pop off. Because like I said, even though they do fit like a sock, they are really tight, just fitting every nook and cranny over my foot. And being able to pop them off in between each boulder if needed is really nice. It takes 20 seconds less than
untying shoelaces, which doesn't seem like much time, but when you're climbing a couple dozen boulders each session, that time adds up, and it's just a convenience thing at this point.
These shoes are fairly aggressive, and that means that there's some extra leverage in routes like this particular one. But one of the downsides is that they're not quite as comfy as a flat-soled shoe, but they do have a neoprene insole that is incredibly comfortable and does morph to your foot. I believe that the cobblers were intentional about how these shoes stretch out, and once they've broken in, they are super comfy. These are probably one of the most comfortable shoes that I've had. I do have a somewhat asymmetric foot, so it's important to note the toe box of these. For me, they work perfectly and I love them. I hope this video was helpful. I do recommend these shoes, and I would encourage you to try them on or try on other Evolv shoes. But one of the most important things is just to try on a variety of different ones. Peace out, stay chalky.